Happy morning to all of you. Welcome back in Shri Ganesh Online Education Series. Dear students, as yesterday we have learned first point from the chapter number 11, the discomfiture of Shaista Khan. The point was Shaista Khan's campaign. Shaista Khan's campaign. Okay. So that point was learned yesterday. Now today we are going to learn next point. Okay, the point's name is Firangoji Narsar, Shaista Khan in Lal Mahal, and a bold plan. These 3 points we are going to learn today. Okay, why we are going to take today these 3 points? Because all these points are very small. Okay, so we can cover up all these 3 points in the video. Okay, and you will understand it better. Okay, because they are linked to each another. Okay, so our first point is Firangoji Narsar. Yesterday we have learned that Aurangzeb became very angry, so he sent his uncle Shaista Khan to fight with Shivaji Maharaj, to teach a lesson to Shivaji Maharaj. Okay, so but Maratha troops or Maratha Mavlas, they defeat to Shaista Khan, and so Shaista Khan raised the siege of Purandar. Okay, but still he started attacking on Pune. So see what is given in the point Firangoji Narsar. See, Shaista Khan then continued his march on Pune. See, then after also Shaista Khan continued his march on Pune. First he captured the fort of Chakan. First of all, what he captured? Which fort? Chakan fort. Okay, keep in mind Chakan fort. Then Firangoji Narsar fought to defend the fort with great bravery and skill against the army of Shaista Khan. See, whatever fort was in the Chakan, this Shaista Khan attacked on that fort. Okay, and who was on that fort? Firangoji Narsar. Okay, a great marvel of Shivaji Maharaj. Firangoji Narsar. He was taking care of that fort. He was handling all the work of that fort. Okay, who? Firangoji Narsar. So the Shaista Khan attacked on that fort of Chakan. See, then what Firangoji Narsar did? See, Firangoji Narsar fought to defend the fort with great bravery and skill against the army of Shaista Khan. These Firangoji Narsar fought with that Shaista Khan's army with bravery and with great skill. For 2 months he kept Shaista Khan at bay. For 2 months he kept Shaista Khan. For how many months? 2 months he kept Shaista Khan for the at bay. What is meant by bay? See, ba by bay. Bay means to keep away from the place or land. So he defeat Shaista Khan's army for 2 months. How much? For 2 months. Okay, and he kept Shaista Khan at the side from that Chakan fort. But at the last, see, but he was helpless against the guns of Shaista Khan. But he was helpless against the guns of Shaista Khan. Shaista Khan was much impressed with the way Firangoji defended the fort and offered him service with the Mughal emperor. See, this Shaista Khan, he became very happy on Firangoji Narsar. Why? Because his way of defending the fort of Chakan, okay, from Mughal emperor Shaista Khan, it was very good, and Shaista Khan was impressed on Firangoji Narsar. So what he offered to Firangoji Narsar now? See, he offered him the service with the Mughal emperor. Shaista Khan offered him the service with the Mughal emperor. But what do you think? What Firangoji will do? Firangoji will accept that service. What he had done? He had accepted the service or no? What is what your mind says? He was the great Mawla of Shivaji Maharaj. What he will do? He will reject that offer. Very good. Okay. So what happened that time? That we will see. See, Firangoji defended the fort and offered him service with the Mughal emperor. But Firangoji, however, refused. What he did? He refused this tempting offer. What is meant by tempting? Tempting means to show someone that is very good thing, okay, or willing to do that thing, okay, that is called tempting offer, okay, like this. See, what you have to keep in mind, that Shaista Khan marched on the Pune. He kept continuing march on Pune. So first of all, he attacked on the fort of Chakan, and that fort was under the control of Firangoji Narsar. So Firangoji Narsar fought with Shaista Khan for 2 months, but at the last he was helpless in front of the Shaista Khan's guns, okay, guns of Shaista Khan. Then Shaista Khan was very impressed on Firangoji. So he offered him service with the Mughal emperor, but this Firangoji Narsar, he refused his tempting offer. Okay, so like this, simple is it? Very good. So now see what is told in the next point. Shaista Khan in Lal Mahal. Shaista Khan in Lal Mahal. Okay, do you know for what purpose Lal Mahal was built? Lal Mahal was built for the Shivaji Maharaj, to live Shivaji Maharaj, okay, who used to live in that Lal Mahal, Jijamata and Shivaji Maharaj, okay. So now see, this fort was captured by Shaista Khan, that we will see. See, Shaista Khan in the Lal Mahal. See, Shaista Khan came to Pune and made Lal Mahal Shivaji's residence, his headquarters. And the Shaista Khan came to Pune and he made his headquarters where? In the fort Lal Mahal, which was Shivaji Maharaj residence. 1 year passed. See, since 1 year he was living there. 1 year passed, then another year. 1 year passed, then another year. Means one after another years were passing. Shaista Khan would not leave Pune, but then also Shaista Khan would not leave Pune. He was doing his work from the Lal Mahal only, because Lal Mahal was his headquarters and he was not leaving that Lal Mahal. On the contrary, his troops would raid Shivaji's territory, and on the contrary, Shaista Khan's troops were raid on Shivaji's territory, destroy crops and take away the cattle, and they were destroying crops, okay, in the Shivaji Maharaj territory, and they were taking cattle, okay. Cattle means animals like cow, goat, sheep, okay, buffalo, ox, like this. In this way, he started devastating the surrounding countryside. See, in this way, those people, Shaista Khan and his people, they were devastating countryside. Devastating means what? That destroyed something completely. They were destroying the area, okay? Means crops, people's house, their farms, everything they were destroying. Okay, like this. So see, what we are learning here only, Shaista Khan in Lal Mahal. Shaista Khan transferred his headquarters, he settled his headquarters in Lal Mahal, where Shivaji used to live. Okay, and 1 year passed, another year passed, but he would not leave the Pune. Okay, and his troops, they were troubling to people. They were destroying crops. They were taking cattle of these people, like this. Okay, means in short, he was troubling to Shivaji Maharaj's territory. Okay. Now see, which is our next point? a bold plan. Which one? A bold plan. See what is told in this a bold plan. At last Shivaji decided to teach Shaiste Khan a lesson. See, at last Shivaji Maharaj decided to teach a lesson to Shaiste Khan. So he made a plan that is called a bold plan, means huge and great plan. Okay. See, in a way, it was good that Shaiste Khan was staying in Lal Mahal. See, in a way, it was good that Shaiste Khan was staying in Lal Mahal. Why? Because Shivaji Maharaj, his childhood was passed in that Lal Mahal. So he knows all the nooks and holes of that Lal Mahal. See what is told. Shivaji knew the place inside out. From inside also and from outside also he knew that place. With all its entrances and exits. With all its entrances and exits. Its secret passages, doors and windows. Besides Shivaji's spices were keeping him well informed about the disposition of the Khan's troops. See, he knows all the things of that Lal Mahal and whatever spices were there. Do you know spy? Spy is secret agent, we can say. Okay. See what meaning is given spices? A person who tries to get secret information. Okay, the person who tries to get secret information. So Shivaji Maharaj, these spices used to provide him information about disposition of Khan's troops. Disposition of Khan's troops. He was getting update on time to time. Shivaji therefore decided to enter Lal Mahal one night. So what Shivaji decided? To enter in Lal Mahal one night and kill Shaiste Khan and to kill that Shaiste Khan. This was indeed a very bold plan, and this was indeed very bold plan, means it was very huge and great plan. Lal Mahal was so well guarded that even an ant would find it difficult to get through. See, this Lal Mahal was very well protected. It was very difficult for an ant to get through it. Okay? See how it was. See, 75,000 troops. 75,000 troops were campaigning outside the palace. Outside the palace. No armed Maratha was allowed to enter the town. And for the Maratha people, it was not allowed to enter in the town. Okay, not in the palace, but in the town only. So if he will not enter in the town, how he could enter in the palace? It was not possible. So like this. But Shivaji had made up his mind, and there was none who would turn him away from his resolve. So now Shivaji Maharaj made his mind, means he settled his mind to go in the Lal Mahal at one night, and there was no another person to settle his mind, means to change his mind not to go there. Okay. So Shivaji fixed the date to carry out the plan, and so for that purpose Shivaji Maharaj fixed the date to carry out the plan. And on the night of 5th April 1666, on the night of 5th April 1663, a marriage procession was passing along the streets of Pune. A marriage procession was passing along the streets of Pune. Now what is meant by procession? See, procession means a number of people or vehicles that move slowly in a line. Okay, mostly in the ceremonies. Okay, ceremonies or festival. That time we are using this word procession. Okay, so see, a marriage procession was passing along the streets of Pune. One marriage procession was passing along the streets of Pune. There was music and fireworks accompanying the procession. And in that procession, music was there, firework was there. Okay. So that procession was going on. Hundreds of people dressed in fine clothes. See, hundreds of people dress up in the fine clothes. were in the procession. Some were in palanquins and some people were in the palanquins. Others in mains and others were in mains. While many more were on foot and many more on the foot. Shivaji with his band of trusted followers joined the procession to give the impression that they were a part of it. And Shivaji Maharaj with his some selected people, she also joined that procession, and it shows that he was also a part of that procession. After some time, the procession proceeded on its way, and after some time, that procession proceeded on its way. But Shivaji and his men moved away quietly, and Shivaji and his men moved out quietly in the direction of Lal Mahal, and they moved out from that procession, and they moved to Lal Mahal quietly. Shaistha Khan was fast asleep at his heart. See, and the Shaistha Khan was fast asleep at this hour. Means at this time, Shaistha Khan was in the sleep. He was taking rest. He was sleeping. Okay. So like this. So tomorrow we will see. What do you think? What will happen tomorrow? That Shivaji Maharaj will kill the Shaistha Khan, or Shivaji Maharaj will be catched by the people of Shaistha Khan. What will happen? Okay. So think on this. Make your one opinion. What will happen? Okay. Then tomorrow we will see what that your opinion and what actual happen in the lesson will be matched or not. Okay. So now what is your today's homework? These 3 points you have to read very carefully. Kirangoji Narsar, Shaistha Khan in Lal Mahal, a bold plan. Okay, and then after these word meanings you have to learn and you have to copy them 3 times in your notebook. Okay, notebooks will be checked in the school. So complete it properly in the good handwriting. Okay, and don't forget to mention today's date. Okay, thank you very much.